So today, lads, we're going to be talking about Lexie Hull. Like, I do not know why there's been talk about getting rid of Lexie Hull. I really don't. And again, one of the reasons where this conversation started from is obviously with their drafting of a Lexie Hull type player in Bree Hall. So Bree Hall is obviously somebody that was great for the Fever, or said it was great for South Carolina, and it is a conversation that a lot of people are having, and it's about cutting Lexie Hull. And first of all, like I said this in my other video, the only way they could do that is if they pay off Lexie Hull. Like if they pay off Lexie Hull, and they only get, by the way, like 22,000 salary relief, and that allows them to bring in 2 minimum contract players. When by keeping Lexie Hull, they can already bring in 1 minimum contract player. So they can bring in Michaela Timpson, but basically it means you're going to have to pay off Lexie Hull, pay for Lexie Hull to play wherever she plays against you this year, and bring in Bree Hall. And Lexie Hull was not only better than Bree Hall in college, is not only, you can say, oh, Bree Hall's a champion, yes, so is Hull. Bree Hall shot this percentage from 3, yes, so did Lexie. And Lexie's a proven WNBA player. She's maybe not a proven shooter because it was just an all-time hot streak, but she's a proven defender at the WNBA level, which I think Bree Hall is going to be. I think Bree Hall is going to be a WNBA player. I just don't think she's going to be a WNBA player for the Fever this season. But the one thing that the Fever did is, as soon as there was, talk about this, and obviously, look, I didn't make this video yesterday because there's 100 times more important things that happen with Lexie in Lexie Hull's life than basketball. So, like, she has a college ring, soon gonna have a WNBA ring, but let's be real, there is a more important ring that Lexie Hull ended up getting yesterday. So, basketball was not important yesterday for Lexie Hull, but the Indiana Fever did post something about her, and obviously, look, in the day that was in it with her getting engaged, and again, congratulations to her and congratulations to her now fiance as well. But in the day that's in it, the Indiana Fever have posted this right here: Lexie Hull, a menace on defense. So coming into the season, posting a highlight clip of Lexie Hull, just about her defense playing, and the admin for the Fever right now, like, we know that most posts are intentional, and they're not going to be posting stuff like this if there was no chance of it happening. He tries to get her hands as many balls as possible. Fair enough. That is a quote from her. Fever social media admin team saw all the dumb stuff people were saying, had to remind who Lexie is, and Lexie's second most important player on the team. I don't agree with that. I do not agree with that, but I do think she's a long-term piece for the team, and my prediction would be that she's going to sign a team-friendly contract. That is my prediction going into next year, is that her and Sophie Cunningham are going to sign team-friendly contracts. And, like, they can't cut... People are like, oh, they need to cut Sophie Cunningham. It's like, you can't cut Sophie Cunningham. Like, they can't cut Sophie Cunningham because of the way the salary cap works. It's just not... It's just not possible. But, it's one of those things that I understand why the conversation is there, because it's draft time. There's a limited amount of spots per team, and South Carolina fans, you know what? Like, they are the most passionate fans. Forget Caitlin Clark fans. Forget the Fever fans. It is genuinely the best, the absolute best ride or die fan base, and also the worst fan base at the same time. Like, they are, like, whatever people want to say about the Reese fans, whatever people want to say about Caitlin fans being crazies, no, the South Carolina fans, for better or for worse, are the most fanatic, and they're obviously pushing for Bree Hall to get into the league. And I actually think Bree Hall is going to get a spot in the league, because I like Bree Hall as a player. I think Bree Hall will fit in. I think there are good teams that Bree Hall will actually fit in towards. If you're looking at, say, the Seattle Stormies, they're only going out with 11 players. I think she could come in, especially with Jordan Horston gone. Alicia Clark's probably going to start, unless they do something crazy and start Malonga at the 3 or Neck at the 3. You're probably going to start Alicia Clark, and you don't have a 3-and-D bench player, really. It's Katie Lou, like. And we saw last season Katie Lou come play defense. I think she could fit in really well to Seattle Storm, who are a good team, looking to win right away. She'll come in with some bench minutes, and I think she's a better option than, for example, like Isaiah Cook. And I understand they don't play the same position, but I don't think you need that many point guards because I think Serena Sundell is going to be good for them. So I think there is a spot for Bree Hall in the league. But it's good seeing the Fever post this, and like we know why they're posting this. The Fever constantly, like anytime there's like rumors of something happening, all of a sudden you'll see, a Fever mixtape on a certain player, especially from their new social media team. So yeah, it is a positive thing, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how Lexie Hull gets on this season with the Fever. Honestly, I think she's gonna probably play a lot less than you think, and I think she's gonna have a really important role on a really good team, and I think it might be a 10-minute a game role. I think it's gonna be significantly less minutes than last year, but it's more minutes than Christy Sides was playing here during the Christy Wallace starting year. Like Christy Sides, when Christy Wallace was starting, her rotation was Wallace was starting, backup was Katie Lou in that position, and then because Kelsey Mitchell and Caitlin played every minute of the game, and then Erica Wheeler had to play at the 2, sometimes Erica Wheeler played at the 3, Lexie Hull was pushed down near the end of the rotation. It was literally till she started, obviously, a lot in the 2023 season, and in fairness, like the Fever weren't that bad. They weren't that bad. They were like comparable to what the Sky were last year, which is not good, but like they actually were pretty good against the bad teams. They just couldn't beat the good teams the year before. So her going from starting to the end of the bench and still being ready and playing, that does bode well for this year. It's not like she's going to be a diva about the minutes. She's just there to win. And also, Lexie Hull, I think, knows if she stays with the Indiana Fever, that is the money move. That is the money move. She's going to make a fortune staying with the Fever, just because the Indiana Fever it's the place to be as far as like money is concerned. Like you're going to make quite a lot of money playing with the Indiana Fever. Let's be real. You're going to make quite a lot outside of basketball. And I would say if the Aces get completely cleared for that tourism board thing for 100,000, I could see the Indiana tourism board maybe doubling that money towards Fever players, just try to get players in. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Thankfully, it seems like it's all cleared up about Lexie Hull being a member of the Fever, because I thought the only thing that would have made sense was like Lexie Hull, if they were going to trade Lexie in some form of a trade to get off Katie Lou Samuelson. But since they cut Katie Lou Samuelson, there is no reason to get rid of Lexie Hull. You're not going to find a better player for chemistry reasons. You're not going to find a better player. And I think after last season, second half of the season, she has earned a shot to go out again. I don't think her trade value is super high. We saw it in Unrivaled that she can be effective even without shooting well. And yeah, I don't think she's going to put up crazy points. I don't know if she's going to shoot well. She is unfortunately a player that needs to be on for long periods of time to shoot well. And I think even at her best, she's not as good as DeWanna Bonner. So I think she's more so going to be a defensive stopper. But that's exactly what the Fever need, a defensive stopper. So anyway, yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. For Bree Hall, I just don't see her making the team barring injury. But I do think she's going to be good. Just maybe not with the Fever this year. Anyway, I'll see you guys.